All right, it's time to paint my helmet. All right, so how I'm gonna do this is kind of like how I did my armor. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, instead of spraying the coat down first, I'm gonna put this on first. Because like I said on the armor, when I put it over top of the green, it started kind of melting the paint a little bit, which was fine. It didn't mess anything up, but I'm gonna put this on, just the texture of the helmet. I'm also gonna put a little bit on the ears. Not a ton, but some. So first thing will be spray adhesive. I'm using the webbed 300 instead of the mist because I feel like the webbed is going to go on more chaotically and make it look. And I like the way my armor looks. So first thing we're going to do is start with that, and then we're going to go to the matte Spanish moss on the armor to match. And this color is going to go on the dome and on the inner cheeks here. Then we got flat black for the upper cheeks. We have a claret wine for the maroon, for like the mandible area and the ear caps are on the back and in the back vent. Then I have a hunter green for the back panel of the helmet. I've got this is a spruce green for this ear, which is the left ear. And then I've got a beige for the right ear. And then once I get all my colors in place, then we'll start stenciling out the kill stripes. We'll have to paint these. We'll also have to paint the details on the ears and all that stuff. So first thing I'm gonna do is get my texture on, and then I'll come back and I'm gonna start with my greens, get the greens on, then get that masked. Then I'm gonna do probably the black cheeks, get that masked, do my maroon, do my maroon, get that masked, and then finally my hunter green on the back panel. I think that's the way it might change as I go on here, because I'm kind of going with the flow. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put this on randomly. So I'll get behind the table here. And I'll kind of move around with my fingers. And we will go from there. All right, got the texture on. As you can see, I totally winged that. Got a lot of glue in my fingers, but I wanted to kind of get rid of some of those spots that kind of made those little pinholes in my chest armor. So I just kind of winged it from way out here and then kind of smoothed over. Just trying to give it that underlying texture that the helmet has from all the wear and tear from the Sarlacc pit. I did a little bit on my ears. Yeah, I know some people will go screenshots and look real close and do that. I'm just trying to get the look and feel of the Boba Fresh helmet, not the exact, because I'm not talented enough to do that. I'm a quality B painter, maybe B minus, C plus, C. But I also like trying to show people how to do it with simple stuff, with rattle cans, no special airbrushes, because my brother's not here. I don't know how to airbrush, so I want average Joe Schmo to be able to paint his helmet with rattle cans, because everybody's got access to all this stuff. So that's where I'm going. So I'm gonna let this set and completely dry, because I don't want it messing with my paint, and then I'll come back and I'm gonna put on the Spanish moss green in the lower cheeks and the dome, and then we'll have to let that set and dry, and then I'll have to mask that off, and then go from there. So I'm gonna let it sit, and yeah, on to the next step. See you in a few. All right, my friends, I got my texture on. Just a wee little bit of texture. Enough to bump up the paint a little bit. Get some up close and personals. Some texture in the helmet. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna hit it with where it needs the matte Spanish moss. In the spruce green, I'm gonna actually do these at the same time. This on the ear and this on the helmet, just because they're close enough to the overspray. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. So I'm gonna get my paint shaped up, put the first coat on. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna let that set up. Probably hit it with another coat. It looks like the glue is kind of popping through after it's interacting with the glue, so we'll do another coat and that should take care of that. I didn't go ahead and put all the little spots, the toothpaste, that stuff on here this time, because actually I'm gonna put it in with a knife, I think. Just a little more direct approach, a little sharper, so scrape off to the metal, which makes it nice. That's why it's metal. So, yep, we'll continue from here in a little bit. See you in a bit. All right, friends. I got my green masked off, my cheeks masked off. I'm gonna use the flat black and hit these upper cheeks. I'll let that dry and then I'll get that masked off and then I'll do my maroon. Also off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and hit these ears with the beige. I'm actually gonna hit those again here. So yeah. So just an FYI, it seems like this glue interacts with the paint even though it's dried. You'll paint on there and it'll have a little chemical reaction and just kind of pop open and you'll have a bunch of white little dots. I just been having to hit them with paint over and over and over again until it seals them up. So I'll probably put a couple more coats on here. I had multiple coats of the green. I just did them off camera. I'll probably do the same thing with the black, but yeah, that's just an FYI. So we'll let that sit and dry, and then I'll get it masked off for the maroon. And yeah, we'll go on to the next thing. All right, I got my black on. I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and hit the hunter green next, not the maroon. That way I can mask this section off nice and straight, and then the last layer of paint will be the maroon or claret wine. So I'm using hunter green for the back panels back here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this shaken up and hit that with the green. Get that done. All right. It's got the green on, it's covered up now. I got it all masked off, but now we're gonna do the maroon, and that should be it for the helmet itself here. I need to go ahead and get painted some of the white on the ear here. I need to get some stencils to put over those for the ears. So I'm gonna figure that out, and then I'll get the camera back on here and we will take a look at that and then I'll get those painted. So I will get my mask on here, just making sure that all my masking is nice and tight, and we'll paint. All right, so what I decided to do, I get tape on my fingers, on my ear caps, is I originally painted this with the green, but then I decided to go ahead and hit the undercolor, which I used this satin almond for the top of this ear cap. So I just hit the top of the ear cap with that almond and waited for it to dry. And then I masked this entire thing and drew out the little almond detail that's on the top of this ear cap. Just made my own little mask, cut it out with the razor blade. And now I'm gonna go ahead and hit it again with the satin spruce green to kind of, and then I'll go in with a paintbrush or a marker and put in the two little details that are on the top of that. For that one, this one, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and actually paint this black and then make another stencil for that. I think that's what, or I might do the almond and do that first one. I'm not sure. Probably do black first, try to get this thing in here, and then make a little stencil to cut out for the little almond strip that's right in there. And then I'll have to figure out what to do with the little black marks that are down here and the little weird details that are everywhere in there. So this one will be next. Alright friends, I think it's time to peel the tape, the masking, to see what we've got here. So yeah, I'm gonna peel this off in front of the camera here. I'm not gonna say anything so I can go fast forward so it doesn't take me forever. So, wish us luck. Alright, I'm very happy so far. Kind of messed up a little bit when I went to do you can see the little line in here with the razor blade. Probably touched that up. You can see the texture. Let's get close. Oh, the texture. That earpiece. All right. All right, we've got the bulk painting done. Now it's time to do the detail work. I'm gonna use a brush. I gotta put the kill stripes on. Some of these tiny little details in the ears. I gotta paint the little arrows up here. And do a little bit of weather in here or there, but I'm really stoked with what's going on here at the moment. With a black wash, it'll darken all this up, make it look less newish, even though it's supposed to be looking new, but it'll look a lot better. So yeah, happy so far. Let's keep on going. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what I got going on here. Back down in the man cave. I got my stripes. I used a Cricut and cut these all out and kind of hodgepodge them together, and I'm gonna hand paint these in. I got my little arrows masked off so I could hand paint those in, and I have these little black stripes done. So I'm gonna use hand paints, like I said, and paint all these in. The little fine details that are on these, I don't have any right now, but I need to go buy some of those fine tip Sharpie markers. And I may just try to, like the things that are in here, just draw those in by hand. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And alright, that is the paint video. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I actually did end up going out and cricketing out these little final details here and then over here instead of doing it with the Sharpie. So I figured you already saw me kind of how I did it with these. Just cricket them out, put them on there, paint it over with back, peel it off, and bam! You have some pretty rad little details. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you'll be able to paint your own Boba Fett, Boba Fresh helmet. I went ahead and black washed it too, but I've got videos already showing all that stuff. I just wanted to show you the main colors and that kind of stuff. I also got the little mic thing in there too. That's actually off of my Black Series helmet, like this is. So yeah, here's the final version. Now you can see I got my head pads in there already and visor. I have a whole entire video that I will link to this video so you can see how I go about doing a visor and head pad. I did that already on my Din Djarin one, so you can check that video out if you want to. Here it is fitting. I love these head pad kits. They really make these helmets really comfortable. So yeah, that's that right there. The next video I think I'm gonna put together will be this whole entire costume at PopCon. So you'll be able to see me and 2 other people wearing it. I'll put together a fun video like I did with the Revenant Starkiller one. And I also have some footage of Din Djarin and Boba Fett walking around at PopCon where I'm wearing Din and my buddy's wearing Boba Fett. And a bunch of other cool Mandos too. So I'm gonna put together 2 of those videos. I also am going to do a kind of a final overview of the Boba Fett costume where I got all the rest of my other parts and pieces. Like where I got my gaiters and my boots, what kind of boots am I wearing, what kind of gloves am I wearing, where I got my gauntlets, where I got my blasters, just all the other parts that I bought. I'm going to do an overview video of those. I thought that'd be helpful for you out there building your own Boba Fresh kit. If you are in process of building your own Boba Fresh kit, make sure you go over and check out my buddy Matt over at the Fett Armory. His soft parts are awesome. I can't get over how great they are. He hasn't given anyway, go check his stuff out. It's great. I just wanted to plug him again because of how awesome it was that he hooked me up with that vest. I'm super pumped about that. I've got a Patreon account where I have got the templates for that helmet if you want to make your own helmet. And the rest of the armor for Din Djarin's helmet, for Din Djarin's armor, I've got Bo-Katan's helmet, I've got the Armorer's helmet, I've got generic Mando I've got all sorts of templates over there that if you're building your own stuff and you want to use my templates, they're over at Patreon at a $5 tier. So you can head over there. I'll link that in the description below. And yeah, we're going to keep on chugging along here. Like I said, I think my next build will be Echo. I'm still trying to figure that out. That's not for sure yet, but I'm really leaning towards that. Or there's some other stuff. And after seeing my buddy Hunter Star Killer, I really want to make that helmet at least out of metal, just so I could have a Star Killer helmet, because that helmet's awesome. But yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the paint helmet video. I hope you guys liked it. Here's for more. Thanks for watching, guys. Wait, don't go anywhere yet. I decided to start doing something cool for my Patreon folks. I decided I'm going to start posting some of their works in progress from some of my templates or from what they've been learning from me on my videos here. So I'm just going to clip in some awesome pictures here at the end. If you're on my Patreon and you want to have pictures to send me, hit me up over Patreon in the messaging and I'll tell you how I want to get those pictures and whatnot. So let's kick those pictures going here.